All right, man. They Arnold Barboza, lightweight, which I told y'all he was linked. If y'all remember in the past, he was linked to taking on Teofimo Lopez in his 140-pound debut. That's a lot of things that's YouTube ain't really talking about. YouTube boxing community not talking about in the lightweight division. Now I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna show y'all why Arnold Barboza say that he exposing Teofimo Lopez. Let's talk about it. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance notifications. Now, um, let's talk about a few things first before we climb into the actual comments. Now, um, Teofimo Lopez is going for a title shot at 140 pounds versus Arnold. No, versus Liam Paro. That was the original plan. Then what happened was Jose Ramirez turned around. His team and Jack Catterall team turned around and wanted to try to they took legal actions against the 140 pound uh, WBO. They took him for the 140-pound title. Leon Parr was ranked number one. I think Teofimo Lopez was ranked number two. I think Ramirez was ranked number three, and Catterall was ranked number four. Don't quote me on that, but I think it looked like that. And Teofimo Lopez and Leon Parr was supposed to fight for Josh Taylor's vacant belt. This is when Taylor was supposed to vacate and move up. All right. Then Jose Ramirez and Catterall's legal teams contacted WBO. Then they changed the ranking system like this. Now, don't look like they're going to strip Josh Taylor, right? Because the WBA wasn't supposed to strip Josh Taylor. But, now Josh Taylor not going up after his terrible performance versus Jack Catterall. So now Teofimo Lopez is going to be taking on number four, going to be taking on number one, Leon Paro, and put himself in position to take on Josh Taylor. Now, the rumor is Josh Taylor going to be taking on uh, 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 Jose Zepeda to defend his WBC title. Now, my thing is this: I don't understand. In my opinion, I don't understand why Josh Taylor just don't drop a few of them belts anyway. You know what I'm saying? That makes the most sense. Defend one or two belt and move on. Now, Regis Progress is under the entitlement, under the understanding that Taylor would drop the belt, him and Zepeda will fight for the title, but now that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Ramirez and Catterall took legal action versus WBO because Tio was gonna get a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Tio was gonna get a title shot, and they didn't like that, and it didn't even turn out that way. Now they changed the ranking of system around. Now Josh Taylor is remaining the title holder. So that being said, Teofimo Lopez was originally supposed to move up versus Arnold Barboza. So now, okay, this is a lot of stuff. Now I might have said most of this stuff, but not in one video. Now, anyway, when you look at it now, Jose Ramirez is seen to be one to take going up in weight to take on. He seemed to be going up in weight to take on. What's the boy Connor Ben? That's the rumor. So like he ain't gonna be getting the title shot for a long time. He also was promised a vacant title shot at the WBC versus Jose Zepeda. Regis Progress obviously didn't want to oblige to step aside. So now, Tio was supposed to move up, take on Barboza. Now it's rumored that Teofimo Lopez was promised like a couple pay-per-views, and he had a network deal with ESPN. That was the rumor. That they probably gave him a network deal that way before he lost to what's that man's name? George Camboso. So it's rumored that he got a network deal. And one of the comeback fights after he lost is supposed to be against um it was supposed to be against Arnold Barboza. Now apparently Teofimo Lopez has been going around saying that to people that, he being ducked and none of the top 140-pound fighters want to fight him. Now, in my opinion, that sounds like horseshit. I think he fooled at 140 pounds. At this point, even if everything is mentally and physically going well with him, I think he fooled regardless. I don't really see him translating that well to that weight division because he can't box, right? He a counterpuncher, but he don't really use his feet work. He ain't gonna work angle, stick and move, and all that type of stuff. So that's just my opinion on it. Um, he ain't the best fighter. He ain't gonna dart in and dart out, calculated. So I don't think nobody ducking him. But apparently he going around saying that none of the top 140 pound fighters is trying to fight him, and he was originally supposed to be slated to take on Arnold Barboza, and then obviously whatever happened, I don't know if he got approved as an opponent or not. Barboza's undefeated, but he don't have no knockout power. So I don't know, if T.O. just chose to duck him, which I don't think T.O. did duck him. I just think it turned out to be where he probably didn't get approved as an opponent, and they tried to get Teofimo Lopez back in the championship title holder conversation, and they wasn't going for it. Catterall and Jose Ramirez both took legal action against the WBO, and they changed the ranking system around real fast. So, um, and now it don't look like neither one of them could be going for the WBO title next soon anyway. So, I mean, that's just kind of the gist of everything that's been going on. It ain't like really been publicized in the media, but it says Teofimo Lopez has exposed Arnold Barboza Jr. about his comments. He says that lightweight contender Arnold Barboza says he told the Lion Teofimo Lopez to shut up after recently complaining on Twitter that his fighters at 140 have no interest in fighting him. The undefeated number 8 WBO Barboza, 26-10, says they tried to set him up to fight with Teofimo Lopez 16-12, but the match didn't get made. So instead of Teofimo facing him, he's planning on facing second-tier journeyman Pedro Campa August 13th, but he's the number one contender, so I see where they're going with that. So he says that quote, "It's all right. We tried our hardest," said Barboza to the box voice about his team trying to make a fight with Teofimo Lopez. Quote, "I seen a tweet that he posted earlier saying no one at 40 wanted to fight him out of the top guys. I responded to him saying, shut your line butt up, continue Barboza." He said, man, I asked for Jose Ramirez, all the top heads at 40. We're discussing on the fighters. These fighters don't want nothing to do with me. Shake my head. And Josh Taylor, hold, B man's protected like Wits S. I don't even know YRTSE SEC. God damn, I was born in the wrong era. Like I said before, bro, I don't think nobody avoiding Teofimo Lopez, bro. I don't think so. I don't know why, but he's lying, but he's all right. Hopefully in the next fight. So he said he lying. He said we talk a good game, him and his dad TFC, but it is a risk. Who knows how he comes back from the loss to George Camboso? He's delusional. Even if he think he won the fight, I think he got his ass beat. Quote, we'll see hopefully in the future. Honestly, I respect Teofimo's boxing skill. He's a talent. You can't deny that. He's going to be stronger. Obviously, he's not going to feel the weight cut as much, but I think I'm too big. Quote, I've proven that I can box or I can brawl. It just depends on the game plan we're going to go in that fight. But I'm over it. It's not even going to happen. So I have my opponent ahead. It's time to move on. Said Barboza about him giving up an idea of fighting Teofimo Lopez. So, like I said before, ain't nobody ducking no Teofimo Lopez, bruh. Ain't nobody ducking no Teofimo Lopez. Ain't nobody thinking about ducking no Teofimo Lopez. But you know, um, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. And he can believe what he want to believe, honestly. But you know, but I mean, Jose Ramirez ducking him, maybe. But he going to fight Conor Ben in a new weight division. So I don't know, man. But I don't really think he gonna be dangerous at 140 like that. I could be wrong. you know. But we'll see. I don't really think he's gonna be that dangerous at 140 is a lion's den, bro. You know, it's gonna be. I mean, you talking about Sabril Matisse, you talking about Jose Ramirez. If he do fight Conor Bennett, or if he do come back down from that fight or stay, I mean, you talking about guys like that Div Cool that really beat, for most people feel like beat Mario Barrios. Gary Anton Russell come back versus Marcus Bartholomew on the Jose Benavidez and Danny Garcia card. Sandor Martin, Regis Prograis, Cletus Shelton, um, you know, Montana Love, Brandon Lee. So I mean, we can keep going on and on and on and on about it. So I don't mean maybe he do get a title again, but anybody can get a title and manipulate the rankings and get a title. But I think he gonna end up fighting Ramirez or Jack Catterall. I know him and Catterall agreed on Twitter that they fight down the line. Uh, I think I think he gonna get what he looking for. I think him and Catterall gonna end up fighting for that WBO. Tyler take it away, but yeah, Taylor looked bad his last fight, but I mean, we'll see. It's one performance after that great performance at the great performance at the great performance. You know, I see people talking about the Regis fight was close. It wasn't close. He easily beat Regis Progress by 3 or 4 points. I don't know. Like I said, people just score for their favorite fighter, man. That he dogged Regis Progress out. He bullied Progress, and that's why Progress never made the jump to welterweight. That's one reason he could have been had a Bud fight, and that's one reason he didn't take that fight. When he seen how 140-pound Josh Taylor bullied him, he knew he couldn't go up there. But then again, Josh Taylor big as hell anyway, so I mean, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance notifications. We go live drop a video. Finance, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's all my links is inside my link trees. The first link in the description. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All that information is there. Um, so yeah, if you want to check out my link tree, appreciate it. Check out the podcast on Spotify, Anchor. Other than that, check out the Box News playlist. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.